What is up today, YouTube? Back at you guys with another video, and today, guess what? It's a moto vlog. It's a moto vlog. Just felt like cruising tonight. It's not too hot right now. Kind of test out the new setup. See how everything is working. Hopefully we're not getting too much wind noise. Did my best to wrap up the mic and the little fur type material pretty well as it has a pop filter on it, so we'll see how their audio turns out. Right now, like, this is why I bought this bike. Like, it's so, if you've never rode a bike before, I mean, it's one of those feelings I can't really explain. The best I can do to explain it is like as a kid, you're riding a bike and you go down a hill and you're not, maybe you're pedaling or you stop pedaling and you're just coasting down the hill. Non-stop coasting is kind of what it feels like. You got the wind, stuff whizzing by. It's like all you're thinking about is, you know, maintaining your balance, what's ahead of you, but at the same time it's very tranquil, very relaxing. And really, that's kind of why I bought the bike. It's like, you know, previously I've had wanted a bike, but honestly I was not mature enough. Even right now, I haven't reached full maturity, but I'm way better than I used to be. Having a significant other, you know, changes things a lot. It's not just me. So, it's still adrenaline junkie, but I kind of toned it down. Down a little bit. That's kind of the but my wife, she wasn't happy with it. She's still not too happy with it, but she's currently in med school, and it's like I just wanted a new hobby. Get kind of bored here, to be honest. No family, well, her family, but you know, it's not my family. It's not like I can go hang out with my brother or my sister or cousins, whatever the case may be, or even my close friends that I grew up with. So the bike was I had a little bit of leeway in that sense. But the deal is, you know, once she's done with school, hopefully we'll move back to Chicago. That's in the works. And I'm definitely not riding a bike there. Maybe on like a track. I think they have a track in like Joliet or somewhere near Joliet. But definitely not on the street. Although I would love to cruise down Lakeshore Drive. Like this sunset, you know, this cityscape it's not too bad. Like it looks pretty now, but Chicago, Lakeshore Drive, it's a whole different vibe. Like completely different. Completely different. I love to do it, but like I said, the pace is a lot faster there. You have a lot more people that drive crazy there. Like here I can kind of get away with it. The pace is quite a bit slower here in Oklahoma City compared to Chicago in all aspects. But yeah, the deal is 2 years once she's done with school, and then we'll be closer to having a little one. I'm trying to wait till I'm like 30. I want to get out of my 20s. So, to have a kid, I should say. And once I have a kid, I mean, that'll be it. I told my wife, as long as I want a GT3, that'll be my next thrill. Porsche GT3. So, hopefully we'll get there. Shout out to everybody that's thinking about riding, you know. I'd highly recommend taking the class. That's what I did. I didn't really have much riding experience before I took the class. All you need is like a helmet, boots, as well as the feet to take the course. I believe it was like 225 or 225, 245 or 225, somewhere around there. It was over the course of the weekend, so I believe it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think it may have just been Friday night, Saturday morning, or Saturday for 8 hours, and then Sunday for 8 hours, from what I remember. I took that back in December. Like having a rough day, you get on the bike after a long day of work, and you just look at the sunshine. Of course, pay attention to the idiots and the big boxes around you. Just soak it up, absorb it. Very peaceful, very peaceful. Like, look at that. Like, how could you be mad like riding right now? It's 91 degrees, but it doesn't feel as hot out here. See, Grandpa over there look like he's like just chilling, you know. But yeah, take the class, guys. Even if you don't really plan on getting a bike anytime soon, take the class, kind of get a feel of what it's like to ride a bike if you haven't already. If you have rode, you know, take it, learn a few things, different ways of maneuvering the bike. In that class, I definitely saw people that definitely shouldn't be on a motorcycle, and the instructors thought the same thing. I believe they give you like a 250cc or 150cc bike, and you learn on that, which is, it has enough power to obviously get hurt, but it's not too bad, not too crazy. It's not like a CBR 600 or a Ducati Streetfighter or something like that. Alright, got a little bit of too much traffic here. People are coming home. I guess they're coming home from the game, the OU game. But yeah, you definitely see a lot of people that shouldn't be riding, or should never ride a motorcycle. If you don't have good hand-eye coordination, if you're someone that you don't pay attention, you just get in the car usually and go, a motorcycle would not be for you, because you can't just get on the bike and go. I've had a few close calls, just people looking at their phones. Like, phones are a big distraction now. We all do it, you know, whether it be texting or just simply changing a song on Spotify or listening to a playlist or whatever the case may be. We're all distracted at some point by our cell phones. Even if you have CarPlay, it's still the distraction. That being said, seeing those people that shouldn't be on a bike, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like man, dose of reality. See people laying down the bikes. People have a hard time just stopping and going, maintaining that the power threshold with the clutch. Just stuff like that. But like I said, I passed it with flying colors. There was a girl in there, I forgot her name. She was like 13 or 14. Excuse me. She was already in college, and she was taking a class. Like, this little girl, like little bitty girl. I was like, man, she's out here doing it, and she passed the class. So she told me, I forgot her name, but she's supposed to be on Ellen's show, I think this year. either this year or next year because of her academic skills. Like I said, she graduated from high school and was already in college. I believe it may have been either her first or second year in college. I think she said she was going to like Langston University or something like that here in Oklahoma. So shout out to her. It feels so good to ride, man. Damn. I was hoping that the temperature was going to go down, but it looks like it's going to be in the 90s all damn week. All damn week next week. Like, I'm like, damn. Tired of this heat. Hot enough to make you cuss, as DJ Quick said. See what these guys ride. I think I've seen that guy before. Yeah, I've seen him before, right? I think. If that's a Honda Rebel, I've seen him before. Suzuki. I kind of wonder. I kind of wonder what people think when they see me ride by on a Ducati, like, oh, look at this guy, fucking Ducati. Spends almost 20 grand on a motorcycle. This fucking guy. I have had a few people like just talking, like they're like, oh, nice bike. I'm like, yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. Like, they're like, what did you have before this? I'm like, oh, this is my first bike. And they're like, their eyes blow up, their eyebrows raise, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, this is my first bike. Could be a dumb decision, but it was my decision. So it is what it is. You live and you learn. Live and you learn. One thing that my voice is cracked there. One thing that I've learned, or I've experienced, is like most people are haters when it comes to you telling them you got them a bike. Like the biggest, like the negativity is like ridiculous. It's like we all know the dangers of riding a motorcycle. Yes, you can get hit, you can fall off, you can die, you can become paralyzed, brain dead. But it's like we already know these things. But there's always just some asshole that's just like, oh, Dad, I see your death rocket out there. Like, it's not like, it's just one of those things like, I see you on chemo, bitch. Well, not necessarily saying, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. Like, everybody's like, oh, death. I'm just like, can you be positive at all, like, in the slightest amount? Like, a lot of people talk about, like, when we're growing up, you know, people are like, you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, but if you're going to be one of those, it takes a long time. It's a lot of studying, a lot of school time, a lot of debt. But the payout is, you know, it's a noble job to have. You know, riding a bike, it's a noble thing to do. No matter what anybody else says, because pretty much everybody else is there afraid. Like, everybody's like, oh, I'm afraid. That's the first thing. I thought about getting one, but I'm afraid. Which I understand, but how will you, you never know what it's like if you don't go for it. You know, anything can happen. You could die of an aneurysm. You can die of a heart attack. Sometimes I see people, lately I've been seeing videos on YouTube where people are trying to save people from like they'll have a seizure in the car, and they'll have their foot on the gas pedal, and they're trying to help this person, and they're having a seizure, and they can't, you know. But with anything in life, there's risk. At the end of the day, there's risk in everything. Don't be afraid to take risks, because at the end of the day, like, what's worse? Failing or something at something, or living your life knowing that you could have tried something but you never did. I'd rather do something and fail at it than never do something at all and never know what the outcome what it may have been. Because one thing I've learned in life is that, one of the many things I've learned in life, I should say, is that nothing comes from procrastinating. You don't learn anything from procrastinating. You learn from failure and success, and more often failure than success. So, get a bike. That's the moral of this vlog, is get a bike. I know I'm all over the place with this one. Like, this is my first vlog, so I'm like, I'm trying to focus on the road. Be entertaining. Ducati, you sound so good. I've been wanting to pop a wheelie lately. I'm not gonna lie. I've really been wanting to pop a wheelie, but I haven't done it. It's just been like, take it easy, Jay. Take it easy. You don't need to pop a wheelie. The gas station isn't lit yet. I'm really hoping that the audio sounds good, because like I said, I've been having quite the time trying to dial everything in, and it's been like, damn, one thing after another, literally. But it'll be alright. I think I'm actually going to go over to Lake Hefner, take a ride down there. I should have got off at the exit, but I was going to see if I could possibly see some type of supercar out there or at the gas station. I got some footage of my one of my boys. His dad just got the new Lamborghini Ultimate Lamborghini Aventador Ultimate, and that bitch is bad. It is bad. He was taking it easy, so if I upload that video, it's not going to be nothing crazy. We didn't race or anything. He's still going through the break-in phase on that bike, or in the Lambo. So I think he said he'd probably open it up around like 1,500 miles or so. We were talking about oil changes and services and stuff like that, and he was like, yeah. I asked him, I said, how much does it cost to change the oil on the Lambo? He was like, oh, I think he said it was either $1,200 or $1,400. I was like, damn. But I mean, if you could afford a $400,000, $500,000 car, what the fuck is a car note, or excuse me, a mortgage for an oil change? Like, this thing for this bike, it was, well, technically it probably would have took longer, but honestly, for them to do it, an oil change, if they were to just do the oil change, like I said in my last video, the service was almost $400 with the 600 mile service. and that was almost $400. Like I said the same thing twice, but I was distracted. I thought that car was going to jump out in front of me. So I think that honestly, it would probably be at least $250 for them just to do the oil. So I mean, I don't know. I've been debating on whether or not if I want to take it back up there for the 7,500 mile oil change. It is like an outing for me. You get to go to Dallas and chill. I did want to go to the Ducati store last time I was there, but I forgot. I got distracted. I had the dog with me, so I didn't. Next time I'm probably not going to take the dog. So I'm going to go into the Ducati store next time. And because I'm tall and long, I don't ever fit anything in the stores, so, or at least my local store, so I usually have to order things, which I hate doing because the shit's usually too small or too big by the time it gets to me. Then I have to go through that whole process of returning the shit. So I probably will, like I said, go to Ducati and order some shiznit, or not order, but hopefully pick up some shiznit. I do need a jacket, I do need some pants, and I do need some actual shoes, so hopefully soon. Lights on, main. I like to ride with my brights on as it gets dark. I might blind other people in the process, but hey, if it could do something, if it could help save my life, then hey, that'll be alright. It's only momentary. My damn ankle is itching. Even downshift, bro. I really want to get an exhaust for this thing, open it up a little bit, but the shit is so expensive. Like, damn. Like, when I got the bike, they were like, yeah, you want anything? When I ordered it, excuse me, they're like, yeah, you want an aftermarket exhaust, a Krakovich? I was like, yeah, how much is that? I was like, oh, it'll be 6,000. And then you're probably looking at another 1,200 for install. I said, it's fine stock. Get down, boy. She get down, boy. God damn. Change your plans, guys. I'm gonna go get some shots downtown. My GoPro is probably gonna die fairly soon, so I have to cut it short for you guys. Be on the lookout for the next one. The next vlog, I'm gonna hit you guys with a life story. I got a lot of stories, and I think you guys will enjoy them, or you might learn something from it. So, without any further ado, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one, and of course, ride safe, make good choices.